What is up, you guys? We have the Forge Motorsports inlet pipes for the Alfa Romeo. We're gonna be installing these bad boys. And what I recommend doing is making sure all inside here is clean before installing it, because there's kind of a little bit of lint, I guess you want to say. But just make sure to clean it before you install it. Yeah, so you guys clean the inside of this. Just make sure it's nice and smooth, no debris in here. Clean it, and then we'll be able to start removing the factory inlet pipes. It has everything in here. It has all the clamps. You even got a sticker with it. That's all the clamps, and even the intake adapter part, which you will need. So even have this piece, pretty straightforward, and that's for if you want to run the meth, but we'll just be blocking this off. All right, so we're gonna start off. You don't have to remove anything in particular to get to it, because the straightforward is right here. So there is the screw here that we're gonna loosen up on both sides here, and the other one is a little tricky. It's in the corner. I just think to focus, but it's right there. I don't know if you saw it, but it's literally right here. So we're just gonna loosen those two up. I believe it is a 7. Yep, it's a 7mm. So we're gonna loosen the two on the one there and one down there. Just be careful not to lose it. All right, once you loosen the two of the clamps on the bottom, we're just gonna loosen these two here. Well, I should say 3, and then we'll be pulling off. Okay, so for some reason, I ran into an issue with this side. This one bolt wasn't coming out, so I just unscrewed the actual main part, which is just 2 screws right there. Yeah, I pull it out. This it's tight on this, so you gotta twist, turn, do whatever you gotta do to get it off. But finally got it off, and let's take the other part off. Just make sure not to drop anything in the intercooler. So if you need to put a rag or something, or if you want to just do this one side first, you can. Now that we have both of them off, we can install the new billet aluminum to the throttle, and it does go a certain way. There's a notch here for the bolt, so when you do put it on, there's a nice little notch, and this is where you'll put your meth injection kit if you're running it. If not, they do have the block offs for them, and they do come with the bolts, the new bolts to the throttle body, and the block offs. These little black ones are the block offs. And yeah, let's get it. So this is how it looks when I installed. Huge difference. You can see how smooth that is. It's definitely a lot bigger compared to the old one, whereas it's small in diameter. So it's definitely an upgrade, because that looks really smooth. Now we just got to put these pieces on. You put the 2 clamps on, but before you do that, make sure to put a little silicone on the outer ends, so that way it's just easier and smoother. And don't forget to put the block offs if you're not running the meth injection yet. All right, so that's one side in. I realized this screw is not a hex 5 for some reason. It's a little weird, so I'll probably use just a regular torque to see if I could tighten it. But this is how it looks, completely done on one side. So it's pretty good. I made sure I got a nice angle for the clamp on the bottom here, so that way I could access it if I need to again. This thing could focus, but yeah. So now it's just to finish this side, driver side, and I'll test it out and see how it is. Okay, and this is how it looks fully installed. Wasn't too much of a bad job, was just pulling off the factory one was a little bit of a pain because it is on there. That rubber is real on that plastic, but it came out good. So we're just gonna test drive it and see how it performs.